Hello everyone and welcome to Baking with Brittany. Today we are going to make I would say, classic holiday cookie, and that is a thumbprint cookie. You can do what I'm doing today, which is jelly, or you could do a cheesecake thumbprint. There's lots of thumbprint cookies out there, but this is super easy, super quick. Okay, so what you're gonna need is 12 tablespoons or 1.5 sticks of butter, softened. You're gonna need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a half a cup of sugar, and about a teaspoon or however much you would like of vanilla. And then you will also need some jam or preserves, whatever flavor you'd like. I'm using red raspberry preserves today, so those are all the ingredients you need. Super simple, super easy. It's like a shortbread cookie with jelly in the middle. So we are going to start. First, we are going to start with our butter and sugar, and we're going to mix those two together until nice and creamy in your stand mixer or hand mixer, whatever you have. You're definitely going to need a mixer for this. And make sure your butter is softened. So you're just going to cream this together on like a medium speed until it's nice and creamy. Butter and sugar are creamed together. So what we're going to do now is add our flour. A little bit at a time, so I'm going to do about half. Start with that and just slowly mix that together until it's incorporated, and then add the rest. Make sure to start off slow when you are adding flour, because you don't want the flour to just go everywhere. Once it's in there, you can turn up the speed a little bit, and it's going to be a little crumbly, but it will come together eventually, so just keep mixing until it's a nice dough. Right before it gets perfectly the way you want it, you're going to want to add your vanilla. And then continue to mix until it's formed that nice dough. Alright, I think we're there. So, it should look like this. And I'm just going to scrape down my attachment. Get all of the dough in the bowl. All right, so here's your dough mixture. And I'm just going to put the mixer aside and clean up, and then we're going to come back and form the cookies. So what I like to use for every cookie that I make is a cookie scooper. If you can see that. If you don't have a cookie scooper, that's fine. You could just use a spoon, or you could even just use your hands. These are great though. They are awesome for a lot of different things in the kitchen. And what I do is I just put a little cooking spray, or you can smear a little butter in there just so the dough doesn't stick. And I'm just going to form little dough balls and just scoop them right on there. And then I'm going to finish these up, and then I will let you know what the next step is. So I have a dozen cookies on the sheet pan, and there's still more dough left. So this probably makes about, I want to say 12 to 15 cookies. Okay, so we are going to make sure your hands are clean, and we are actually going to use our thumbs, that's why they are called Thumbprint Cookies, to push down the center of each cookie. So we're just going to push, make sure there's a nice little thumbprint in there to hold your jelly. All right. I'm just fixing up a couple here around the edges. So your cookie should look like this, with a nice thumbprint in the middle. Now, in order to hold the form of this while it bakes and it doesn't spread out everywhere, I'm going to pop these in the freezer for about 15 minutes. You could also, if you have time, refrigerate them for up to 30 minutes. But I want to hurry on up right now, so I'm going to pop these in the freezer for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to take them out and we will fill them up. Okay, you guys, so the cookies have been in the freezer for about 15 minutes. They're nice and stiff. So now we are going to fill them. So I have some red raspberry preserves here. You can use whatever you'd like. And we're just going to take a teaspoon and just spoon in a little bit of your jelly in each little thumbprint. Just like that. It should fit nicely in there and not overflow. All right, you guys, so our cookies are filled. That's what they should look like. And I have my oven set to 350, and you're going to want to bake these for about 18 to 20 minutes. They're going to get a little golden and a little bit bigger in size. And then you're going to want to completely cool these off before you eat them. They're not a cookie that you eat warm. So we're going to pop these in, and then I will show you the finished cookie when they are all done. All right, you guys, so here is the finished cookie. Let me bring it into some good light. Okay, you can see those preserves in there. They look so good. They're nice and golden on the bottom. Let me try to, they're still hot. They're nice and golden on the bottom. Perfect. Now, I want to show you also what happens when you overfill. So this one would be like a perfect fill. And this one is what happens when you overfill the jelly. It just spills right out and doesn't look as cute. Still going to taste delicious, but doesn't look as cute. So make sure you are filling only right to the top and not over. It shouldn't even be lumped over. It should be nice and flat right to the top. And then you'll get nice cookies like that. All right, so that is all for Baking with Brittany. Pito is also here. And we wish you guys a very happy holiday season. And Pito's birthday is Christmas Eve, so I can't wait. He will be 2 years old. We're going to make a nice special treat for that day as well. So keep a lookout for that video. And we will see you guys in our next video. Papa. He smells those cookies. Papa. Can you say bye? Can you say bye, honey? All right, you guys. We'll see you later.